Back to the channel and another one of our Dream Team playthroughs. Now it's been a little while, been away on holiday, so I've got a load to come back to, and I figured we'd go through some of the pithy plots first. So with this one, we're going to go for Patlouvar's, his follow-up to the Storm King, which is evidently well named. We're going to go with medium winds, and let's go northeast. Now, usual thing, maybe interrupted by children because it's a morning stream, but I really just need to get these done. So I'm going to leap into this. Pat's an awesome environment creator, and this kind of, I felt this plot potentially had the most interesting environment options. So I'm interested to see what he's done here. Yeah, haven't played any of these, so it's just diving straight in. Okay, so where have we started? Ooh. Aww, that's cute. Lovely, lion's mouth. Okay, so, and he's got a parking lot filled with cars, so evidently meter was not a problem. There are tennis courts, neighborhood area is well realized. Then you got the ravines and things. Okay, so he starts away from the ravines and then cuts back towards them. And you got some stuff down here, and then that ravine opens up into a bit more of a reservoir, which is quite cool. Interested to know how Dan will take that. Dan is, of all of us, Dan's probably the greatest stickler for the rules. Would be my gut instinct. And yeah, okay. Oh, I like the looks of this. It's going to be fun. Kind of best parking lot in the game. I mean, it's a contest not many people go in for. Environment work looks great, as expected. Like, grass blending's lovely. We like this. The bridge down low is good. We don't want it being like right in your face, so that makes sense. Cool. I will say I do think it's an interesting / odd choice that you chose to buy so much land over here, because like this was the rubbish land that you kind of didn't really want. I think, yeah, I don't know. I'll be interested to play these holes because they're gonna have to be really. Oh, okay, and we got some sandy waste areas as well. Okay, interesting. As ever, this is more spotlight video or showcase rather than a putting green with one flag. Oh no, two. No, they're just tiny, so you can't see them. So yeah, okay, down the chute of out of bounds. Not that it's ever really in play, but okay, we can like those or play to those. As a green, this feels like a Dario green a little bit. Right, to that pin, at least. Right, how's our tempo after a week away? Terrible. Excellent. Bunkers are cool. Low profile. Hey, Jamie. Okay, 3 iron into this, but actually we can probably just run a ball up. Assuming our tempo is a little... we're slowly finding our way closer. So this is why we have open fronts of greens as much as possible, because it's a safe way to make par even with a longer club. And we go up to... I do like the kind of... The course integration with surrounding area is great. Just panning around and seeing... Like, this feels very real. Well, birdie was always an outside shot after leaving myself a long way in. So yeah, by my count, I think I've got something like 7 or 8 courses to play still, which is nice. Come back to a little bit of a... How long was that first hole? As I made it longer. I like the kind of deceptive centerline bunker that's never really in play. It frames nicely over here. I guess that's kind of to give Dan maybe a target line. Oh, that's moving more than I would like. That was just a terrible swing. Oh, and into the heavy rough. I really like the way this green sits between the two kind of mounds, and planting up here looks lovely. Just kind of quiet and understated, but yeah, you want to be hugging the left-hand side to get that angle, which we do not have. So we're just going to, again, bunt a 3 iron somewhere down there. Maybe one day we'll find some tempo. Who knows? I really wish you could take putter and have it work. But, and just hopefully let the slopes take it down. Oh no, gone too far. I think this is a great green site. Like, it's a good way to get into the kind of ravine area. So I think so far I've only seen one course on this plot. I've seen, well, and I've seen Granger's because obviously he was on my team. I think I've only played Duckers, Notley's Landing. Hey Jamie, hi, oh, Charlie as well. Okay. Well, we're over par, which is deserved after those first two holes. Okay, so now a kind of gentle interaction with the ravines. So you've got two, you've got left and front. Right. Hit up to there. Oh, tempo is just garbage. Gonna be a long playthrough. Planting's great. It's just very much in its kind of place. It's just like one of those hard to put your thing to name exactly, but like it's not trying to force an environment. Pat's environment work's always been great, but like I'm not great at leaving trees without underbrush and things, and like knowing where this stuff grows and where this doesn't, and yeah, the balance is good. Ooh, there's a pin. And there's trees. Yeah, of course there's trees. Oh. So kind of, I'm struggling for the inspiration on the bunkers. Maybe a bit of Pete Dye, but I kind of not sure if I want to say that just because Pat's got him for National Treasure. Okay, finally a slightly better tempo. We made it into that. I guess this feels very long if you're laying back, so I kind of felt I had to. Oh, okay. Hi, Pat. Common ground. I don't know that as well as I should. Have you laid extra tree roots? Pat, this is silly. Love the attention to detail. Oh, there we go. Very cool, but unnecessary. Okay, back to ravines again. I like that this is coming in a bit more. I was kind of going to mention on the previous... Okay, and the little hummus stuff. And yeah, you don't want to go down the alternate fairway because you face that. This one I think I will lay back on. Hey, Matt. I like that this one brings the ravine far more into play. I thought, like, if I had one critique on the third, it's like you've got such a good spot between two ravines and you're kind of using it as just a hole that the ravines aren't really that in play. Yeah, this is good. Oh, Seb, I've been away for a week. Like, the tempo is terrible. It's all gone. Beyond the pin's not too bad here. Yeah, it's nice. Oh. There? There. Huh. Okay. So we can just see the bunkering peeking out, and that gives us a bit of our line. Okay. Interested to see what the second shot looks like. Oh, the one time we get a perfect and we just go down the wrong side of the fairway. Ooh, okay. Can I make that? I think I might have been a bit more generous with this fairway. It's one of those split fairways are a nightmare if you miss the first fairway. Like, it wasn't a difficult drive, but like I've taken a full 3-iron to just get over to a tiny bit of fairway. which is on me, and it's a par 5. But right to here. I like the side on green is different. This feels more of a... The green feels more like a 3-shotter, so like with a wedge in, this feels right. I don't know how it would have felt if I'd have felt quite the same with a 3-wood in. Okay. Ooh, slippery little putt. Oh, it tried its best. Yeah, definitely a different vibe to what I imagine others will go for. This is fun. That could be good. Little things like the browning out under the trees is really nicely done as well. Just lots of little bits of subtlety. Give me an easy putt, Pat. That's not it. Still, we'll take this. Ooh. Be interested to see what kind of... okay. So playing up towards the OB on that central road? Is that the central road? Oh, yeah, yeah. So... I mean, why you'd ever hit driver here is beyond me. I guess you could play for the front bunker. But I'd just worry about pulling it. I think I know why you're saying that. Oh, that's not the swing. It's okay. This is a hole where we can get away with this one. And it's such a subtle little thing, but raising that green up and creating this, like we see a lot of people putting greens right tucked by OB. You don't need to. You need this so that if people shoot a little bit further, then it bounces off. And like it gives people more of a margin for those like shots that are really close. But if they go too far, then they're out of bounds and it punishes about a really bad shot, whilst still kind of retaining that strategic interest. We like that. Road crossing is nicely done. Yeah, great land, great corridor. Okay, so we're now back over on the flatter, kind of less interesting land. I really like the green. Oh my god, this is a tough par 4. Tight, OB left and right. I'm just hitting a little punchy driver. Hey, Strangy. Yeah, I bet. Okay, and we've got... I really like the green side. I love... Like, this is a great example of doing some really good work with rubbish land. Bunkering sits in so nicely. Okay. Ugh. Try and run it up a little. Okay, well, we made the tier, which is pretty good. Good view of the parking lot. Yay! Really tough hole, that one. Okay, so now we head out the other side. I honestly don't know whether you needed these. Okay, so that little bunker is having a huge amount of impact on the left side of the green, so we don't want to be over here. But I don't want to play this tee shot. I'm not good enough to play that today. Try and just bail out somewhere over here. Hopefully have not too much in. Yeah. Little things like the slope taking you... The out of bounds is always in your mind. It's done very nicely. That fast is going to find it. Yep. That was deserved. We did talk about it. Let's go do it again. Ah, that's the shot I wanted. Maybe get away with a bogey. Nah, too much on that line. Again, really cool green site. Like, exactly, Matty. Huh. Why did that not play? I wonder whether it's changed where the desktop audio is going to. That's annoying as so. Oh well. Figure it out later. Oh, it played for you. Fine. That's all I care about. Okay. Ooh, very tumbling land. And yeah, really nice change of pace green site. Like this a lot. So I'm happy to hit down here and then play over the mound. I think. Seem to end up in all sorts of awkward partials. That's not a good swing either. Ah. Oh, keep going. Cool views across the ravines. Like that. Okay, now playing alongside. So yeah, they're kind of in play. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really cool. Bit Edeny, that, I mean, they're a tough course. I think I've got a Dario course next, haven't I? So, good to warm up. Oh, dreadful part. That's a pure reaction to having hit the other one too hard on one of the previous holes. Love seeing the flag in the distance. Like, yeah, the whole thing feels great. That's just, yeah, that's a bogey I shouldn't have made. Oh well. I'm really enjoying this. Like, nobody else would have gone this route. Huh, a little bit of fairway going into that bunker. Why? I guess that works. It's always odd to work out where your mowing lines on these things are. Okay. Well, we knew it was coming. We're not having that. We're hitting an unplayable. Oh, holiday tempo. See, there's not that much difference between those two. There we go. We pretend it didn't happen. Again, bunkering looks really cool. I thought the fast would pull it more than it did. Greens are tough. Right. I am not. Oh, okay. This feels different. Huh. Like it. 240. Oh, that one was all me. Dreadful shot. I mean, what you really want into this pin is a 3-iron, right? And this is definitely the layup you wanted to leave. Oh, If only that I got in. It would have made an absolute mockery of the hole. Yeah, it's a really good hole. I'm sorry I haven't played it well. That's a really cool hole. Oh, and we degreened it. Great. Yeah, is what it is. Okay, going back over the ravine. Huh, okay, so drivable. And that... yeah, I think we'll probably go for it, because I'm not sure I'm getting there. And I don't mind being a little left. It's not an ideal miss, but I feel like that is probably the easiest way to get close-ish. Yeah, good hole. Well, this one's flown by, despite the terrible tempo at times. Okay, so we had the little centerline bunker a couple of times. This one's the first one that feels really in play. Oh, now we get a slow. Oh, go figure. Yeah. Actually, that's one where I like. You would play a flop. You kind of have to. Cool mandate green site. Ooh. Down to 3 over. Okay, final par 3, obviously 17. Yeah, I guess it has to be this club. Nope, not it. Apologies if you hear the children's random game in the background. Oh, dreadful part. I think part of this we can put down to it being a tough course. A lot of it can be my play. Okay, so 18 we finish, and then we walk across the road, which makes sense. Oh, that's so frustrating. That doesn't feel any worse. I understand why people do moan about tempo. It's really annoying when it's not there. Oh. Okay. I mean, that pin's... To be honest, I'm kind of glad I'm playing a wedge into it. Nearly salvaged the bar. Alright, that was awesome. Really enjoyed it. I think if we're looking at kind of how judging will work on this one, the question I would have in my mind is, I think it's a really good course. Did you maximise the plot you were given, and the ravines in particular? And I think that'll be the thing that counts probably a little bit against you, because they could, like, the environment's awesome, the whole designs are really cool, and I feel like part of it is like maybe just trying to zig where other people zag and kind of maybe overthinking this in the initial stages, but like I wonder whether you use ravines enough. And then like but what I played I really liked, and I thought the holes with the greater land movement were the best ones. Like the whatever the plateau green site was, I would say 11 was really cool. Then the one I played terribly, 13 the double 40. Oh yeah, 14, the awesome bumpy fairway was really cool as well. I'd have loved to have seen a bit more of that. It's a really solid course. I think that might be the thing that for this contest